Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is author Florence Mills. I just published this book called Colored Flames. If you're interested in purchasing this book, please, ladies and gentlemen, you can get this book at Amazon.com, Barnes and Nobles, and major online booksellers. It is a must read. The paperback is $25 and the ebook is $14.99. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at colored.flames anthology, Twitter at flowmill78, Instagram at flowmill78, and email me either at f.mills.prod@gmail.com or flowmill78@gmail.com. All right? So, again, the name of the book is Colored Flame, an anthology of contemporary dramatic plays. Now, this book will have you sitting at the edge of your seats. It is not most of the work that's in here has been produced on an off-Broadway setting. It is protected. Now, you know, all those work is protected. But I decided to read something for you, but before I do, I'd like to give thanks to God for me sitting here on this September 17th, 2018, because without strong belief, I would not be here. So I thank God and all my ancestors who have blessed me to keep me alive to see this moment. Also like to thank my parents, because without them giving me life and giving me an opportunity, I would not be here. I thank each and every person responsible for helping me with this production, including my editor, who did a great job, where we spent spendless days and night working towards get this book out to you, the production side as well as everything else. I'd like to thank you, Lucinda Carr. I'd like to thank my lovely sister, Colleen Mills, for her inspirations and her words of wisdom. John Ellabry, Isma Pesson, Deirdre Schuler, Greg Mills, Ron Brown, and so many other people who I am so grateful for, not less than Jean Cleofat, Captain Ernie Davis for inspiration, Austin Dunbar, who was one of the first few who worked with me. And wow, it is so many. Brother North Star for his inspirational word, Timothy Aaron Style, Sean Turner, Frankie Gray, Totino for his belief and support, Phil Whitney, Tyrone Williams, Stella Winston, Chuck Wise, Quill Young, the late Pauline Coyne, the late Gerald Loud. I truly appreciate you, and I know I'm forgetting a few. Stella Winston, of course, I mentioned her, and so many people. Also, the people who came before the very, very first time when I came out with the march, who've demonstrated so much love and compassion towards me, who have came out to help when others were just looking at me. I had absolutely no money in the very beginning and still don't. I'm still struggling, but I now have my art, so I'm rich in art for now. I'd like to thank my dear friend Shanta Macklin, Ben Bow, Terrence Thompson, late Terrence Thompson, who's no longer here now, who has been my stage manager, and best friend, and who have showed me so much direction. Phil Whitney for his wonderful, joyful, beautiful ways of helping me. I also put Sarah Moreno, who actually did so much towards the production. Now, it's funny, and Joyce Pina for 10 years of always being my production manager, Kim Gardner, my first actors, Crystal Isaac, Kim Gardner, and Lowen Lindsay, who started the initial production. They were all there helping me being the person that I am today. I had to have a start, and there's nobody like Mr. James Pringle, who told me in the very beginning, you are a star, you're going to make it. And there was my wonderful nephew, Justin Cadet, who helped me with the support technology. You know, the young people, they know all about the technology on how to get things back and forth with Word and so on, and Excel and so on. What can I do without those people? And then, of course, my lovely, beautiful daughter, Crystal Peoples Prince, who's been my production manager and in the beginning exhibiting great faith, and also a creative, artistic, beautiful, talented young lady who's been by my side from the very beginning, also helping me with the production as well as the production, as well as the book signing. I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed to have so many great people. And I'd like to thank the many actors, even if they're not in the book, such as Sophie Orloff and who came out to help me with the production, and Max Shepard, a comedian I have met, and many people who, including Bill Johnson and many others who I have said would be in the book. Damian Tillman, who I've met, who have helped me with going into the poetry slamming at the Poet Cafe, at the Poet Settlement, which take place now on Haylard Street, and people like, I've met so many great people. It would be forever for me to stand here to thank each and every single person, but I'm trying. All right, now I'd like also to do a piece from my book called The Saturday Affair. It's a love triangle, which deals with the love and what would you do if someone you love, or even if you divorced and came down with a sickness, with an illness, would you walk away from them? In this play, you have Mark, Sherry, and Sheila, and it's a love triangle that almost got deadly. And I wanted to share this piece with you because that was the piece that I've done for the book signing, and I saw that they really enjoyed it. So I would like to share that same piece from the book Colored Flames, the anthology of contemporary dramatic plays. So I would like to, I'm going to hold the book like this, and I'm just hoping, besides hearing my voice, you could still hear me reading this book to you and still keep, maybe I should keep this up a little bit. I think I will just share in case latecomers comes in, they could know what I'm doing. Okay, so the book Colored Flames, I'm going to be reading the piece, The Saturday Affair, which is a love triangle between Sheila, Mark, and Sherry that could have gotten really bad. Now, starting with Sheila, page 126. Now, I'm in control of this situation. I want all of you to shut up and not utter a word until I am through. And this, pointing to her gun, ladies and gentlemen, is my Saturday affair. It really is funny that the only way we can sit down and listen to each other is with a gun to our heads. Does anyone know that statistics shows that most crimes are committed by someone we know or our own beloved family? Isn't it something? I tell you this, to me it's because we fail to listen to each other. We only hear what we choose to hear, what we call it, selective hearing. You are my guest this Saturday. Nevertheless, my uninvited guest, so I must treat you right. Mark, you know this house very well. Why don't you get our friends some tea? Please don't try to speak right now. I'm in control of this situation. This is my forum. You see, this gun gives it to me. If I try to speak without it, I will be ignored rather than not be understood. But it's hard speaking and still holding this gun. So I'm going to put this gun right here. So please, everyone, don't try to be a hero. I am a skilled marksman, and I don't want to visit anybody in this hospital. In the hospital. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sheila. I am Mark's ex-wife. I've had a typical marriage, and nothing extraordinary, but eventually I grew out of love for each other, so we decided on a divorce. So I dated a while for a while. Then one day I was talking to a business associate. We dated for a while, and one night I got real drunk. I can't recall if we used any protection. The next evening I received a phone call from him. I couldn't believe it. He said he was sorry that he forgot to tell me that he was HIV positive. And I had to get tested and hope that I would be okay. I hung up the phone and couldn't believe it. A responsible person like me with 3 children would forget to use a condom in the heat of passion? Oh my God. I wasn't naive. I knew there was an epidemic, but it could never happen to me. I'm not a gay man and don't use needles. But I went to the doctor and got tested, and it came back negative. So I went. This is all the time we have, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the book is called Colored Flames, an anthology of modern contemporary dramatic plays. Dr. Nadio's Revenge, The March, The Saturday Fair, Harissa, Soul Love. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to conclude to see what happened between Mark, Sherry, and Sheila, buy the book, Colored Flames, and you will get one of the best books you ever read in your life. Each and every single one of those plays is exhilarating, dramatic, thought-provoking, passion, and hot. You would have so much knowledge and information, you wouldn't be able to put it down. So this book is a masterpiece, and whether you're an artist or not, I'm asking you to please purchase Colored Flames. Again, you can get it at various bookstores or from me. Available online, Amazon.com, Barnes & Nobles, and online booksellers. Thank you. And you have a great day. Don't forget to purchase Colored Flames.